Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm taking you inside the skill acquisition program where participants are learning how to produce one of the most popular snacks in Nigeria, plantain chips. This is a practical business skill that can create income and employment opportunities. Join us as we follow the trainees from first step of preparing the plantain all the way to packaging ready for sale. Get matured plantain to make the peeling easy. Don't make a deep cut so that it doesn't break or lose shape that you will want when slicing. Good hygiene is essential. Wash the plantain before you start peeling, and after peeling, tidy up the place before you move to the next step. There are two methods. Either you use the sugar syrup to give it slight sugary taste, or the salt syrup that gives it salty taste. The syrup is not something difficult that you may think about. It simply means pour direct salt, either 2 spoons of salt, into a plate of little water and mix well. Likewise, the sugar syrup also means you pour in 2 spoons of sugar into a plate of little water and also mix. Although the amount of the salt and sugar depends on the quantity of the plantain. This is the plantain chip slicer that can make your work faster. Or you can use this one also depending on your choice of cutting. Make sure you position your deep frying pan properly to avoid any accident. Pour in the vegetable oil and let it heat a bit. Don't let the oil to be too hot. This method of slicing it directly into the oil is to avoid clogging. Keep slicing, gradually spreading it around. And one thing that you'll notice is that as it is frying, it is making bubbling sound. Remember, we sliced it directly into the oil, so now we are adding the salt syrup gradually to give it salty taste. At this point, it is no more bubbling, and as you keep stirring it, it feels crunchy while you stir, and it means it is ready. Slicing your plantain into the plate, either with a plantain slicer or by hand, can also be done with little salt or sugar sprinkled on it. But this method, when you're about putting it into the oil to fry, it has a tendency to stick together, and so you have to pick it one by one like this to drop, and this may take some time. You can prepare it whichever way it works for you. At this point, the instructor is spicing it up with black pepper. You can use whatever spices that you desire. You now have crunchy, spicy plantain chips that taste good. Remember, the two methods were used. The first had the sugar syrup, while the other method was with the use of the salt syrup. Whichever taste you like, you can use any to prepare your plantain chips. Now let's talk about the nutritional value you get from consuming plantain chips. It contains carbohydrates, fiber, small amount of vitamins, vitamin C, minerals such as potassium, and little fat, especially when deep fried. The exact nutrition depends on the preparation method. Appreciation goes to our instructor for today's lesson, and I believe you have learned something new. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button so that you will be notified when I post the next video. I will be talking about preparation of meat pie, fish roll, and sausage roll. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video.